Hello everyone, welcome back for another video. I'm the Maze Madman. Before we get started, you know the drill. Hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you're aware every time I upload a video. In today's video, we're talking Michigan recruiting, specifically some major updates with 4-star defensive back Zaquan Patterson and 5-star in the 2025 class Bryce Underwood and more, all that. And of course, I'm upset. No disrespect, respectfully, but disrespectfully, it's disrespect. Don't be disrespectful. Those vile, disgusting Spartans, poor little bro, man. And I'ma tell them where I'm at. That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus, the other state, and of course, as always, I'm upset. Let's get right to it, starting with 4-star or 5-star, depending on the service, safety Zaquan Patterson out of Chaminade, Madonna in Florida. Michigan has been in a heated recruiting battle all along with Miami. However, as reported by On3's EJ Holland, Miami seems to have taken a step back, and Florida State has now replaced Miami as Michigan's #1 competition for Zaquan Patterson. Florida State has gotten a recent surge in recruiting. They picked up some heavy hitters in recruiting here lately, and that momentum has carried them into their pursuit of Zaquan Patterson. Patterson, of course, visited Michigan back-to-back unofficial visits. His mother came and saw the campus, was pleased with everything she saw, had the blessing of his mother if Michigan is the university that he chooses. That said, it is thought that Florida State may have an inside track on Michigan on this one. It would be unfortunate because Michigan has really tried hard. They also have his teammate, 4-star cornerback in the 2025 class, Chris Ewald, locked in for 2025, and Ewald has been trying his best to get Patterson to commit to the Wolverines. He is set to make his decision next week now, when it was thought that he would be taking that or pushing that decision into the season. He does have an official schedule for the game against the other state in November. It is hopeful that Michigan will be able to lock him in next week and then, of course, impress him in November. If not, let's hope that they can obviously impress him in November. Hopefully they have a little better NIL pitch as they continue to try to work out the kinks and get better with the NIL situation. I'll keep you posted, though, right here on the Maze Madman channel for more updates. In other recruiting news, Michigan is making a concerted effort in the Tidewater area of Virginia. Those familiar know that that's like the seven cities area of Virginia, the Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Newport News area of Virginia was a hotbed really in the late 90s, early 2000s for talent. You may even remember or know that's the same area of the Vicks, Michael Vick, his brother Marcus Vick. Allen Iverson came out of there, Percy Harvin. A lot of top talent comes from out of that area, including Michigan 4-star safety, Notre Dame flip Brandon Hillman, who is also from that area. That said, the Wolverines have their eyes on a very talented edge rusher out of Norfolk, Virginia, Maury High School, Mr. Target Watford. He's rated the number 10 overall prospect nationally, the number 1 prospect in the state of Virginia, and he is very good, as you can tell by these clips. Michigan defensive coordinator Jesse Minter made a trip down to Norfolk to see Watford in person and speak with his coaches in the spring, and edge specialist Dylan Roney made sure to reach out as soon as he could in August, the first day coaches were allowed to reach out in 2025 prospects. So I'll keep you up to date on this recruitment. Hopefully Michigan can get Mr. Watford on campus. He is looking to visit in the fall, so that's a plus. Also, keep in mind that NIL will play a factor in this one. So, though Michigan is in the recruitment early, they're definitely going to have to figure out that NIL situation. Along with Michigan, schools like Penn State, Texas, and LSU are also on the short list for Watford. But keep it locked to the Maze Madman channel for more information. Keeping it in the 2025 class, Michigan target at quarterback Ryan Montgomery out of Findlay, Ohio at Findlay High School has named Michigan as part of his top 5, along with Florida, Georgia, Penn State, and South Carolina. That's huge that Michigan makes the top 5 and the other state doesn't, because Ryan's brother, Luke Montgomery, is a sophomore at the other state, and they did not make his top 5. Obviously, he would be an in-state recruit as well. However, you know Michigan's situation in terms of the quarterback. They aren't going to take a quarterback before January 6th, as that is when Bryce Underwood is making his college decision. We'll have a little more on Bryce a little later, but Ryan Montgomery, including Michigan, in his top 5. Very, very positive news there. An offensive tackle prospect outside of David Sanders, of course, to keep your eyes on as a Michigan fan is Toledo, Ohio native, Whitmer High School, Carter Lowe. Lowe is a 6'5", 285-pounder. He is rated 196 nationally, the 16th ranked offensive tackle, and the 8th ranked prospect out of the state of Ohio in 2025. He is high on the Wolverines, and they are high on him. They are obviously attracted to his size. And along with Michigan, he has the other state, Michigan State and Penn State, on his short list. It is thought that the Wolverines do hold the inside track right now, but I'll keep you posted on that one as more information becomes available. Moving on to our final segment, it is none other than 5-star quarterback, in-state quarterback Bryce Young, the number 2 overall prospect in the entire country, the number 1 quarterback prospect in the entire country, Bryce Underwood. If I say Young again, apologies. Everybody knows it's Bryce Underwood out of Belleville High School in Belleville, Michigan. Obviously getting prepared for that season. I think it kicks off tonight, actually. But Bryce Underwood spoke a little bit about Michigan and about his visit during the barbecue. He said, quote, "It was a great time for sure. They wanted me there for their barbecue, and I came back literally the day of. They were excited to have me, and it was fun to be at. They showed a lot of love." Of course, Underwood has visited Michigan upwards of 10 times in the last year or so. And he was speaking of coming back from LSU and their, I guess, bash at the beach style or splash party is what it's effectively called. He was there that same weekend, but because he wanted to get to Michigan and because the coaches at Michigan wanted to get him on campus for the barbecue, he was able to get back the same day and attend that event. So great news for Michigan. Michigan and LSU really, really heavy after Underwood, along with a plethora of other schools, but those two are the ones that seem to be getting a lot of the publicity lately. Obviously, I'll keep you posted on more information as it pertains to Bryce Underwood, and keep it locked on the channel for more information. Before I get out of here, gotta give some Triple M shout outs. We haven't done that in a while. On the last live, actually, I was doing a draft with the guys at Week 0 Productions, college football draft, and somebody in the draft actually pointed out that I hadn't done it and asked to be a part of it. So here we go. So without further ado, number 1, Jaden, shout out to you. You are officially a madman. Thank you for the continued support. Shout out number 2 is going to go to Jay Burks. Shout out to you, Jay Burks. You are officially a madman. And last but certainly not least, Jonah Schultz, you are officially a madman. Shout out to you. Till next time, my friends, stay angry. I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the best season ever. Our ratings, they're about to go through the roof.
All right, now I'ma calm down. So I'ma calm down, son. I just don't get that all that mace and that lock and all that. I just don't get it, son, for real.
Just calm
And how the